Salesforce would not exist without Steve Jobs. Why?
That's so true. Well, I mean, he was one of the greatest mentors I had. He was my first job ever in college when I was 19 years old in 1984. I was an assembly language programmer at Apple. He was a huge influence in my life. When I started Salesforce, he would bring me to his office, and he would tutor me, and he would mentor me. I mean, I can tell you one quick story that was amazing, which was, in the early 2000s, I went down to see him because I was kind of stuck in what I was working on with Salesforce. He said, Mark, you've got to do three things. One, Salesforce better be 10 times larger in 24 months or else it's over. It's very scary. Two, you have to close a huge, massive customer like Avon. The CEO of Avon at the time was on his board, and I was thinking about that. And three, you've got to build an application economy. I'm like, well, what's an application economy, Steve? Mark, you're going to figure it out. So I went back to my home. Every night I was like reading the notes from the meeting, wrote down every single word. And finally, I'm like, oh, he's saying I need to build a marketplace, and I need to get applications in, and I'm going to have all these enterprise software capabilities and this huge marketplace of apps, and I'm going to call it App Store. And so I registered appstore.com, the URL. I made the trademark App Store. And then when I tested it in focus groups and started to roll out the product, people said, no, it's not an app store, it's an app exchange. Great idea, but we're going to call it App Exchange. So we rolled App Exchange out in 2005. 2008, I got a phone call from Steve Jobs, said, I want you to come down to Apple headquarters. I got a big announcement happening. So I go down there, sitting in the big auditorium, actually on their campus. I have quite a few of my executives who've been through this journey with me, around me. And he's on stage. He said, today I'm going to announce this amazing new Apple product, App Store. All my employees go, it was like a spiritual moment. And I'm like, oh, wow, that was incredible, because we had already launched our App Exchange 3 years before. At the end, I went down to the stage. He was standing there. I said, great job, Steve. Congratulations. And I'm going to give you a gift. He's like, oh, what gift are you going to give me, Mark? Come on. And I said, Steve, remember that conversation we had? I think it's now almost 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I bought the App Store trademark and the App Store URL. I'm giving those to Apple for free as a gift back. And that was a great moment for me, because I just remembered that he had a huge impact on me personally.